Jerry, in the record books, it'll say 1-0 to East Thurrock United, which doesn't anywhere near tell the full story this afternoon.
No, it doesn't. I don't think we're anywhere, by no means at our best, I don't think today anyway. But we've had 5 clear-cut chances, and the better ones have fallen to John Mills, and we expect him to score. That's why he's in the team, that's why I put him on with 20 minutes to go. The first one, I think, where he's just side-footed is a good chance, but the second one's a clear, unmarked opportunity, 6-7 yards out, I think, and he's missed it. So, yeah, it's disappointing because that's why I've brought these players in to those key moments to make an effect, and we haven't managed to do it. I think we hit the crossbar with Ryan Brunt first half, set piece or cross, and then Andy Watkins had a good chance over the far post there. Second half when he went on, I thought he did ever so well when he went on Watto. Good save by the keeper, that one. And the goal sums it up, doesn't it? It's an own goal. Joe Raines tries to clear it, comes off Frankie Artis' knee, goes over the top, and they score. So they offered very little, I thought, in the game. But the longer the game went on, you had a feeling that something weird was going to happen in the game. One goal was certainly going to cost either team the game. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I thought our final third stuff, our final pass, our decision making today wasn't quite to the level what it has been, and we set our standards higher than that. And that's the disappointing thing sat here after the game.
You seem to get quite a lot of joy, a lot of space more down this left-hand side. Anthony Straker, was he urged to push forward? Is it just more his natural game anyway?
I changed the shape slightly, so we were 4-3-3, but we went sort of 4-2-3-1 at the start of the first half. And half-time I changed it, I flipped it to 4-3-3, point down to give a bit more room to the wide players to stay out, just stay out, that's what I wanted to do. And have 2 advanced of James Morton and try and get them in touch with Ryan Brunt. I felt like Ryan Brunt was a bit isolated first half, and I wanted Frankie and Sean Rigg going up against him a little bit more and giving him a bit of support when balls are going into him, because it's difficult for him. So yeah, we did. On a small pitch, it's such a tricky pitch to play on. It's so tight and so small, there's no space. It doesn't really suit our style. And what we had to try and do was get switches of play out and wide, to try and get Watto in 1v1s, try and get Adam Mann in 1v1s when he was on, and then obviously Sterney. And I thought Sterney got some really good situations 1v1 and some good delivery in the box, and it wasn't quite falling for us. We had a few shots that were blocked as well, but it didn't quite happen for us today. One thing you want to do when you come to these places is not get beat, and I thought we'd come away, and I thought we were well worth a point, if not 3, but we haven't. In fact, so we've lost the game.
You mentioned the freakish goal. Is it one of those you just can't really attach any blame to anybody? It's just a defender trying to clear it, somebody backtracking, it's hit his knee and gone in.
I don't know. I talk about clearances because they're a technique as well and a skill for a defender, and I thought we rushed in some of our clearances today. Our headers weren't quite right as well, and I guess that comes from that. It's a poor technique by Joe. He's got to clear his lines, even if he comes out sideways and goes over the stand here. But he slashed at it, and by slashing it, it gives an opportunity for something to happen. He slashed it, and unfortunately it's gone against Frankie's knee, which Frankie could do nothing about, and gone in. So, no, really disappointed with it. Not gonna get carried away with anything. I just had a good chat with some individuals in there, because I think, like I said, in key moments, that's why I've brought them to the football club. And at the moment, some of them ain't quite firing around those key moments, and that's a disappointment.
You said before the game it was going to be a tricky one. That's all 4 away matches now have ended 1-0, so it shows how competitive it is, this division.
Yeah, I said before, didn't I? I said we can't underestimate this team, even though they hadn't won a game. That's the first game they've won, I think, isn't it? Second game they've won. I just knew it's the environment, it's the pitch, it's everything that comes with coming to these places. But half your season's away from home, so that's something we need to look at. Our home form has been very, very good, and we spoke about it in there, saying when we walk out on Twerton, we feel like we're going to win every game. We've got to get that mentality away from home, that's for sure. And today is a disappointment. I am disappointed because I thought that's 3 points gone by.
Do you say it helps you perhaps at Twerton more, the atmosphere, especially on home games, which you've been part of as well, it's really improved, whereas you come here today, there's probably like 250 or so milling around. It felt like a bit of a different feel, and you mentioned before the pitch and the weather, and that was like a pre-season game. It
did, it felt like that. On arrival, we tried not to talk about it too much because it's so hot today. I guess so. Listen, Twerton's been brilliant, and we've had 1,022, the crowds are going up and up and up. The atmosphere's improving there, you're right, the matchday experience is right, so that does help you. The pitch helps us, it's bigger, so it suits our style. But like I said, half the season's away from home, so that's something we need to address, whether it's a mentality, whether it's something we need to think about with some psychology around it, I don't know. But we'll have a look at it for sure. I'll look back on the game, and after a game now, straight away, you get a little bit emotional because you've lost the game 3-0, but like you said, it's not a 1-0 game, it's not something that we deserve to lose. We deserve to come away with something, but I don't think we quite hit the levels in possession. I thought we'd give the ball away too much.
You've got another week break. It's not the most frantic as it was last season at the start. Do you think that's good? And what are your thoughts as well going into the Hungerford match?
Yeah, because since pre-season we've not really been able to get on the training ground a hell of a lot. So the more time I think you get to go on the training ground with the players and give their ideas or some of the new ones, some new ideas if you like, talk about our patterns in and out of possession, it's great. So yeah, we'll do some really good work around the training ground this week and then look forward to the game against Hungerford on Saturday.